Alright guys, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. We have a mission to go ask some questions with Mr. On Guard. You red motorcycle jacket wearing You're working really late. You know, it's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax, don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk, baby. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. If you want to talk, I gotta present the Megatama. Hold it! Or excuse me, take that! I'm about to bust your locks. You in jail too? You dropped the truth, boy. You dropped that truth. You better pick up that truth and tell me the truth. I'm gonna bust your locks. Let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Karate had been successful in his plans? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude, I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me, huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Karate, especially on that night. Oh yeah, that spy camera, son. Surprise, motherfucker! Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Karate's room the night of the murder. Sent the images the camera took with this transmitter, excuse me, I need to slow down. Whoa, wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? Oh my goodness. Where was this camera you're talking about hidden? In the stuffed bear, you dummy. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Breaking side locks. Breaking side locks like a cyclops. Yeah. I guess Juan had a few of those kind of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure do? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Karate was you. Mad on guard. I told you before, bro. Don't be lying to me. Don't you know where this bear is from? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could he forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eyes was you, Mr. On Guard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Do you have any proof you want to show me first? Well, I got this motherfucking receipt with your name on it. Hell, it even got your autograph on it. Yo, check out this credit card receipt real quick. Okay? I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from you. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This is $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yeah? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like a stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up yet. I haven't asked you why. And what your secret is, of course, it would be strictly confidential. So what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Karaita's room and filmed it in secret is... Did I show the tabloid? I probably showed the tabloid. Wait, the picture card. It's placed next to the victim at the time of the murder, and Andrews was carrying it. What does the picture card represent? Oh yeah, Shelly the killer. The reason why you hid this camera in Mr. Karaita's room and filmed it in secret is... Well, we got 2 more chances anyway, and I can save it right after if I fail. That's actually a good idea to try to present the picture card. Hold on. I was thinking maybe the tabloid. A gossip stuff? To catch them in one of their rendezvous, he said. But why would he care about just them meeting up? Ah, you know what? He would care because he had a secret he was going to reveal at that press conference. So you know what he did? He called the man on this card. Yes! What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. And I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous, bro. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Pick up that truth, boy. Mr. Mad on Guard. I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're his client. You're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. Was that supposed to be, or not Karaita, but Matt on Guard speaking? It still had Phoenix subtitle under the words I think Matt on Guard was supposed to be saying. I got confused there. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Karaita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt on Guard. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. Huh? I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. On Guard, you really did hire. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? What the hell is wrong with this guy? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. Time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Oh shit! We broke his side locks! Oh shit! How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt on Guard. He got fucking claws in his face. Whoa! Yo, this dude is fucking creepy looking. Looking like Sagat. You hear this music? That's some Mission Impossible type music. And he's got a fucking wine glass. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that glass of wine, bro? Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really... So you were Shelly the Killer's client. You don't really think I would dirty my hands in this, do you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me, and I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead, isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying! What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera in? A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like the pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret. Huh? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail, but turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why... Yes, that's why. That's where the video comes in. It's got his face in the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That videotape is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can't get enough for an answer for you? Wow, so dude made sure he was covering his ass. Why would you kill Mr. Kurita? Because he was about to sling so much dong onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? Yeah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Kurita ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used, and thrown away. Put on a sweet innocent face and people will swallow that shit up. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. How can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me, mad on guard. You son of a bitch. I said what Pearls was thinking. Did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked you if you had killed Juan Kurita, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy. All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Kurita, you son of a bitch! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. But too bad you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? I need a sip of this wine. You can always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Aw, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mr. Maya, you wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You can end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel! Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. That son of a bitch. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. Mia, right? No, it's on guard, the starting line of this case. Edgeworth, you knew all along? I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Oh boy. Mission impossible. Mission impossible. Boys, getting too hype. Getting too hype. Getting too hype. The hype is here. What are you going to do if you plan on changing your defense? We can't do that. I'm extra sweaty right now. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth. Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that's why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called love? Lawyer. What can you do as one? You must find the answer. You must find it on your own. Batman. Tell me, Batman. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer, not on guard, that man is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is that where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you, of all people, should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. My situation. Can you feel the high going? Can you feel your heart racing? I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right? Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? You are a defense lawyer. You can't run away from that. You can only fight, and that's all you can do. Why fight? Why you gotta fight? Why you gotta fight? Why you gotta fight? You have to fight the very end. You have to fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty. Assumptions, right? I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. Have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story. Oh shit. Oh no! Nick! The transceiver! I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Well then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. On Guard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right? Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer as himself. I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah? This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my client for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is a part of an assassin's duty, an assassin's creed. An assassin's creed? An assassin's call of duty? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before. However, you did, but my name is the Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a D-Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, I will kill her. It will be my duty, my call of duty goes as an Assassin's Creed to see it through. It receives she received a very long nap. Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Whoa, that cat! Mr. Maya! No one heard that damn cat? I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission? Huh? Oh yeah, it sounded like a cat, man. A cat? It can't be! That cat! Can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly the killer is holding Maya! Edgeworth, have all police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately! Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls, the fight has only just begun! Oh, I don't know how to drive though. Someone's gotta drive me over there. Hotel lobby. Why they quit the hype music, man? Living room. On Guard Mansion. Maya! Please answer us. There's a freaking... There's like a doll in front of the damn, in front of the doggy hole, or the cat place. We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear! Well, there's a lot of cuts in it for some reason. Figurine added to the court. Order, order, order. Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Karida? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door is locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Kick it open. From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. So I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No, we were too late, but there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. It's a VCR and an antenna, the footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime. It was beamed here and recorded on tape. If only we had that tape. What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pros would fit on here. I don't think 10 on me would fit, Mr. Nick. Why are you making jokes at a time like this? A huge television and speakers loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say, I would die a happy samurai friend if I could see the Nickel samurai on a TV like this. She actually did say that. That's what she'd say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. I love these continuity jokes. It's just weird but funny. Oh, looks like we can go to the wine cellar. I'm sorry if you hear screaming and yelling outside. People playing outside. Kids are playing outside. Excuse me, not people. We searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. Whoa, there's something on the ground. Looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl's looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Lead the rest to us. Maya! What the hell's that on the floor? Is that popcorn? This looks like a picture of Miss Impacts. With love, Celeste. Impacts, you mean Mr. Karida's former manager. Why would a picture of Mr. Impacts be here in Mr. Ungar's mansion? And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Matt Ungar was in love with Celeste and made Juan call off the marriage because... Oh my god. He made him call off the marriage. That's why he was so depressed, and that's why she killed herself, because she didn't want to mess with Ungar. But Ungar wanted to bust his nuts before she got married to him. What? What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mr. Maya. She left us a message. What? What'd she leave? Bam. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever! I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearlie, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's got to watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Despair! No! Mystic Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We searched the house and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth, yes? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Her Psylock. Yeah, that's right. Miss Andrews' Psylock. Psyche Lock. If I could just find out what she's hiding, then I think I can have a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Aw, shit. It's going down. It's time to battle. Psyche Lock battle. Till you drop. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your Psyche Lock. Psyche Lock? What the hell are you talking about? Are you some kind of pervert? I want to know, and you will tell me, and you will let me bust them Psyche Locks. Your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. I love this music. We gotta break them Psyche Locks. He said he's gonna do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes? I know I can bust them Psyche Locks. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Unguard for the murder? I've already told you countless times, you doofus, it's because I thought Matt was a killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Unguard. Mr. Unguard, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on another person. There's something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. I guess we show the picture or we go to the profiles. Do we show the picture we just got or the... I don't think it really matters, does it? Alright, Celeste Impacts. Celeste? There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge, and that is Miss Impacts' suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ungar, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Mr. Impacts or Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Oh boy. With love. We found the frame with love on it, right? Matt wanted to bust his nuts with Miss Impacts. She looks younger than when she passed away, though. What? With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a real rhetorical question. I think I said that right. Yeah, it is. I found it at Mr. Ungar's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Break them locks, girl. I was gonna break them locks. I don't care what it took. I was gonna break them locks. I was gonna go in your cell and whoop your ass. I was gonna break them locks. If that didn't work, I was gonna pin you down, take your clothes off, and threaten to rape you. I was gonna break them locks. If that didn't work, I was gonna point a chainsaw at your head. And if that didn't work, I don't know. But I was gonna break them locks. Phoenix Wright is serious. He's dead serious. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Karada didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. Ungard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. A real long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at that time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why, but love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. The scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste and her kindness moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On that night, Juan called their marriage off. Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. Revenge? Matt is truly an insidious man. Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. So that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Karada have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impact. That wasn't the end of it. That day I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds and that would never again be hurt by Matt. She chose to die. Then when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to a refresher like a spring breeze. Why the fuck didn't he just release it to the freaking public when he found it? In any case, I'm gonna wait until the perfect time. This is more of a perfect time than ever. He just made your wife kill herself. Like, come on now. With his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge? But there's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. Hero of heroes, superhero. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew... Oh, excuse me. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. Man, these people are fucked in the head. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. Ugh. I was going to burn it. I even brought a lighter. She wanted to end it, but I couldn't find a suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of crow revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. It's not like I can sleep or anything. I can't sleep either. Not with Maya's situation, or with what I know now. To be continued next time on Phoenix Wright Justice for All.